Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video, and today we have Scorpina, we have the Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger, we have Aisha basically, and I have been anticipating this for a very long time, that I'm so happy that we have Scorpina finally. So I feel like this is absolutely amazing. So what we got here, we've got the nice artwork, we've got the Yellow Ranger there. On the back is just them fighting. Why you wouldn't have two of the power daggers, I just don't know. Scorpina, top is basic, bottom is basic. But yeah, let's jump in and have a look. But if you want to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and also turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. Check out the merchandise as well. And for that, we're going to jump straight into this review. This is everything you get, including lightning effect that just keeps falling out. Scorpina, her two hands, power daggers, blade blasters, effects, her weapon, her hands, and Aisha's head. There we go. I'm not going to go too much into talking about the Yellow Ranger figure. We've already seen it quite a bit. We can see you've got the saber-tooth helmet, you've got the diamond, and pretty much I'm thinking this is just exactly the same as pretty much the first one that we had with Trini. You know, to be fair, it's probably the exact one. So when you look at the helmet, it looks fine. You've got kind of more of a silver kind of chromed look. You've got the diamonds, you've got the thin arms there, and then also you've got the morpher right there. Dropping down, again, you can see the cuffs, they look absolutely perfect. And again, you've got the morpher there, you've got the holster, you've got the normal legs, which again is quite fine. At the bottom, my Morphin diamonds, normal boots, turning it around, exactly the same as what we've got here, as it loves to fall forward, but you can see they're exactly the same as what we've had before. At the back, very, very simple. You've got the butterfly joints, we've got the yellow part, or the white parts touching each other, and that's absolutely fine. And then we've got the top of the helmet, which if we go up a little bit, like so, it's exactly pretty much normal, and there's no major detail there. And here is Scorpina. She is absolutely stunning. I think that she is one of the nicest figures around. I think that they've done it really, really well. Could have maybe changed the color to make it look a bit more golder, but to be fair, I absolutely love the face. I feel like the face is fantastic. I love the detail along the top. It's absolutely cool. And it looks like she's just come out the TV show to kind of like destroy the Rangers. Even looking at the detail around here, like all of that is absolutely fantastic. Even around here, I feel like this is something like I would have seen this more coming for like with the gold R2 pack, but I feel like this is absolutely stunning. I feel like this is a perfect figure so far. Until when we get to the articulation, we'll see what it's like. But just look-wise, I think this is absolutely fantastic. I just love even the reds. The reds, I didn't even notice like detail on Scorpina's outfit in the show, but I think that it looks absolutely fantastic. Kind of dropping down here, we can see on her hand here, she has a bracelet, and then we've got the kind of armor along here, and then kind of along on her hand here. You can see there's more of there's more detail along. Hang on, we need to kind of look back at this. So just that, just on its own, looks really, really nice. Kind of reminds me of like the Omni and stuff like that for some strange reason. But just looking at like even the stinger blade you've got there, even the hands, this is a really nice figure. Looking at the boots, I really like the fact that you've got these kind of like detail up here. Like for some strange reason, it just reminds me of like shellfish, like you know, or like coral reef for some strange reason. But I like the fact that they've got like this armor plated down here. I feel like this is pretty cool for what it is, especially with the kind of like the shoes. It just looks, I think, is a really nice figure. Even looking at the back, like they haven't really kind of left anything. So you can see that there is detail that runs along down there. And again, it's plain. I mean, the legs now are pretty much like just yellow, like you would see in the show. At the back is very normal and very kind of the same. We can see that there's just black, brown hair, not black. And again, more detail around here. I absolutely love this. Like they've put a lot of time and effort into this figure and not just left it the way it is. So I give them kudos for doing this. Looking at the articulation, again, like I always feel like Hasbro, like that, look at that, just like that, compared to where that really kind of works. I never understand why Hasbro itself is like that. And even trying to bend that there. Like, I know people say like, oh, you can put hot water, hairdryer and stuff like that. I don't think you should have to loosen the joints a little bit. Like, even I don't like that. That to me looks really bad. Legs around, legs about. Kind of limited to what you can do there. Leg, arm goes up, arm goes up. Hands turn around. Hand is really loose on that one. I don't know why. Like, see, you can have the hand, like, that's how I think you should be able to have all figures, just literally arms drop by, not like, oh, out there and it just doesn't work. Head turns around, and that is very simple. There you go. Now, the time is to see if Scorpina is fine on this one. Again, really loose. What are you doing? Oh, again, it's always one or the other. Okay, leg is like that. Simple as. Simple as. Just like that. See, why doesn't it? It feels weird, that does. Oh, just leg goes around. Leg goes around. Simple as, like, even looking here more, you've got more, like, even this part has got texture to it. So kind of works well. Now, the arm, that does go up a little bit to kind of stop it. So you can, if you wanted to, swish it right up a tiny bit more. But dropping the arms, again, that's how they should do. Hand turns around, like that. Hand turns around like so. Arm goes up, arm goes up. Head is kind of restricted, but that's due to this, which is fine, because again, if you have your figure like that, I'd be like, why? Just let me know why you would. But there we go. She is not too bad for what she is. Okay, let's try just changing the head. Hopefully they've got the new joint system and not the old one. They have the one that everybody hates, and especially you can see like the crack going up. And there's Aisha. Like, I think it kind of looks a lot like Karen. Like, it does look okay. But mainly, I think it kind of does give, some extra to it. But to be fair, I'm just going to stick the helmet back on because I like the Yellow Ranger. But I do, to be fair, it does look really nice on her. So yeah, it's not a bad head. You get the power daggers, which are pretty decent. Not the best, but again, we've seen this quite a few times. You get the two different blade blasters, which is here and here. Again, I really wish they just had it like without the blade mode, because I think that looks fine, like so. Then you get two hands, one for Aisha. Very basic, normal hands. You get Scorpina's hands, which again, one gold, one normal. Simple as. You get the lightning effects, so basically 1 and 2, which I think are pointless. I hate them so much. Then we've got this one there, which is basic, and then we have Scorpina's weapon, which I think looks really, really nice for what it is. I love the detail along, especially like with this, like the markings there, and especially the way that it is for what it is. It looks really nice. So those are all the accessories that you get. And there we go. There is Scorpina and the Yellow Ranger. Now, I generally do really like the Scorpina figure. I feel like this is a really, really nice one. But I do kind of wish she was on her own, because I don't feel like having another Mighty Morphin Yellow would kind of work really well. I just feel like it's a waste of an entire figure. But for what I have right now, I'm really happy with Scorpina. I think the figure is really nice. I feel like you can pose it. I feel like you could have a lot of fun with it right now. And I feel like you can do quite a bit with it. So I'm very happy that they've brought this out. I've been kind of wanting a figure like this for a while. So I'm glad I'm able to add it to my collection. I don't think I'd change anything. Maybe just the ball joints on the Yellow Ranger, the head joint mainly. But I think for what you get is absolutely perfect. I could have seen this more with Goldar at the very beginning, or releasing it with another version of Goldar. If they did that, that'd kind of ruin it. But I really did think that Scorpina would have got a single release rather than a double pack. But I do kind of think Hasbro are like, hey, you've got to, if you want to buy it, then you got to buy it with her. But yeah, for what you get, I'm very happy with it. It's a very nice figure. If you've not got Trini and then you've got her, then obviously you could easily turn around and pick it up, and it would kind of like, complete your collection. But if you're looking for, like, say, Mighty Morphin Season 2, then obviously you have her right here. So I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on her? Are you happy that you've got her? Have you got her yourself? Let me know down below in those comments. And if you like this sort of content, hit the like button, hit favorite, subscribe, as well as turn on all notifications. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you in a couple of days.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。